Welcome back. You're watching the first trade, and let's look at what's happening in FNO 360. Starting off with the Nifty 50. The Nifty 50 Nifty is up nearly 0.5%. Trying to test the 24,500 mark there, but you're getting a strong resistance at that level with the premium nearly flat as we speak, and the open interest up nearly 0.17%. So there is some shorts which is getting added to Nifty 50 as we are speaking here. But Nifty Bank is again, that's another index where we have seen the index up nearly 1%. There is an open interest up. There's a shorts now getting added in Nifty Bank, and if you look at the constituents of Nifty Bank, you will see that you have HDFC Bank where we are seeing some long buying coming in. There's a short covering happening in ICICI Bank. Axis is seeing a long buying. So pretty much, what continue we are continuing from where we ended yesterday, where the PSU is adding some longs in their open interest, especially SBI, PNB. And BOB and Bank of India, which is there. But look at what the put and call writers are doing for the April 28th one, which is also coinciding with the monthly expiry. You have 24,400 and 24,500 levels where the put writers are very active there at the moment. If you look at the distribution level, you will see that in the distribution level you have 24,500 being the put writers having a upper edge at that strike, and that's why there is a resistance coming in for the Nifty. Every time it's trying to inch about a 24,500 level there, but the base is 24,000, and there's some good build-up of puts also happening at 25,000 strike there. Futures gainers include stocks which are in especially SBI Life, ICICI Pru. So insurance companies are active in today's in trade, especially they're losers. But in gainers, you have PNB Housing and AU Small Finance Bank and Varun Beverage, where we are seeing some long build-up happening. Stocks up between 4 and 8%. In futures losers, you have stocks, as I said, some of the insurance companies were there, SBI Life and ICICI Pru, down nearly 2 and 4% respectively. Saman Capital is looking at some long positions getting unwinded as we speak, and short positions are getting added in insurance companies. If you look at open interest gainers, that's where you're going to see Amber Enterprises, where there's a short build-up. Phoenix is seeing some longs, and KEI is seeing some longs. Among the losers in open interest, you have stocks like Ashok Leyland. There's a short covering happening there. Hoodco is seeing a short covering, and Torrent is also seeing some short covering with open interest down by nearly 1% for them. Look at what's happening in the stock options side. PNB Housing 1,000 April call, that's the most active one at this point in time. Open interest up nearly 13.32 lakh contracts. The stock up nearly 74 rupees in today's trade, but it's getting some resistance at 1,000. So that's one of the most active ones which is there. The premium up nearly 12.5 rupees to 16.55. So that's a huge jump in premium for PNB Housing. The other one which is active is HDFC 800 April put. The stock futures currently about 800 rupees, but there's an open interest which is up nearly 6.15 lakh contracts. The premium down nearly 5.5 at 10.6, and as long as there is a good pickup in open interest in the put 800 put, you're going to see some support coming in for HDFC at 800 levels. So overall, the market is testing the 24,500 levels in the first half of trade, and it's going to be an expiry day for Nifty options. So keep a watch out for how the market reacts towards the second half.